Guys, like we have been expecting, Bitcoin broke above the declining resistance right here, is changing market structure, and right now we are seeing the bounce that we all have been waiting for. Guys, we are going to have a look at that in today's video. I'm also going to have a look with you guys at the S&P 500. I want to have a talk about the S&P 500, its relation to Bitcoin, and also what we can expect with the S&P 500 over the coming months and years, and why you have to be watching this chart like a hawk in order to protect your assets. Then we were also going to have a quick look at some other signals right here. So yeah, guys, let's jump right into it. And guys, yesterday, right before Bitcoin broke out, I made an emergency video, the second upload for yesterday, where I'm actually saying Bitcoin is breaking out right now, the moment we were actually seeing that breakout, and I was sharing the most important levels with you guys. Not a lot of people have watched that video right before Bitcoin broke out, so I would highly suggest you guys, if you want to get notified every time I upload these videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and click all so you get notified whenever I upload that new video. And then of course, guys, if you haven't done so already, please scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. That is very much appreciated. Now guys, let's dive right into it. And yeah, what I've been saying is that most likely we are going to see a bounce right here from this formation, and we're either going to see another pullback and then a bounce, or we are going to see that bounce directly. And yesterday I saw a lot of evidence to believe that we are going to see that breakout. That's why I made that emergency video, and afterwards we can see that after I uploaded yesterday's video, I think 1 hour afterwards, we see a continuation of that breakout. So that was quite beautiful timing. And I'm going to show some signals with you guys why I was actually quite bullish on Bitcoin. So first of all, if I bring the momentum indicators, and I've pointed this out on the multiple in previous videos as well, there are so many divergences going on. So normally when you have a divergence with the relative strength index, it can be significant, it can tell us some information, but if we find more and more divergences with different momentum indicators, MACD, RSI, MFI, name it, there are even more indicators to use, then it's all strengthening that certain scenario that we're waiting for, that certain bounce in the Bitcoin price. So yeah, guys, all these momentum indicators were telling us that Bitcoin is going to see that bounce sooner or later. How did we know that we could be bouncing right here? Well, we got two other indicators which I'm using. One is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which was yesterday at fearful levels. This is a classic example, guys, that the majority out there is often wrong. And I got another signal for you guys, that is the funding history. And if we have a look at the funding history, then right before Bitcoin broke out, we had a negative read in the funding of minus 0.045 daily, which basically tells us that the majority of the people right now are shorting Bitcoin. And again, the majority of the people and investors are often at the wrong side of the story. So right here we can see that the majority is short, the sentiment is fearful, which both is kind of negative, right? But it is actually positive, which is a confirmation that most likely we will going to see Bitcoin rallying. Because the example that I'm using so often, guys, if the majority is bearish and everybody already has their short position in, or everybody already has sold their Bitcoin, what do you got left in the markets? Exactly, we only got buyers left. So right now, we are going to have a look at which levels to watch in the Bitcoin price. First of all, I want to bring out the Fibonacci retracement tool, and I want to measure right here from the top of this move till the bottom. But we are going to use the body of the candle right here, because this level is just showing more significance. And we can also see the Fibonacci levels are being more respected right here during this formation, and right now we are finding some resistance at the 38.20%. This is at $47,268 US on the Bitstamp chart, and right now I think we should take it per level right here. So there are a couple things possible, and we are going to go over all of these possibilities right here. I want to prepare every single one of you about what might come, right? So first of all, just just to let you guys know, we have a neckline right here, the 38.20%, which is the resistance right now. We could be seeing something like this, where we get another reaction right here, and we could be forming some form of a inverse head and shoulders pattern. It's a little bit far-fetched from now on, but this is a potential scenario. But the most important thing is, of course, the resistance at 38.20%. If we were to break that resistance, then the next level to watch is the 50% Fibonacci level, which is at 48,281. And the next level to watch is the most important level, the 61.80% at 49,316. The interesting thing with this level, guys, is that in the past, this level has shown a lot of significance as well, as support and as resistance in historical price action. And yeah, the most important question after this bounce is going to be whether this bounce can result in an uptrend or whether we still are going to continue this correction. And personally, guys, I do have to say it's not yet very clear what is going to happen. We can see the relative strength index right here also retracing quite high concerning to the previous high. So that could be a signal that this could be a retracement, right? But right now I just think it's too early to say. We have to see the structure of the price, how is the price going to react, and how it is going to hold or fail to hold these support levels. So one of the most important signals that I would be watching is breaking these important Fibonacci levels, and afterwards, when we are losing one of these levels, that is going to be a moment that is a big warning signal showing us that we might see a failed attempt of breakout. So that would be a little bit my strategy. For example, if we break above the 61.80%, the moment we break back below it, that is for me a confirmation, a bearish confirmation, where I'm going to act up on it with my trading strategy. The same thing we have seen right here, guys, during this stop. This was the golden ratio Fibonacci level, and we can see the price broke above it, and the moment we lost it afterwards, that is the moment you want to react, because afterwards we have seen that huge of a drop. So guys, that is basically what I'm watching with Bitcoin right now. I think the bounce is not over yet. However, we can see a pullback in the short-term time frame forming inverse head and shoulders. That is a possibility I just wanted to share with you. Then guys, something that is very important for Bitcoin is the regular financial markets, and that is because the incentive of the investors right now is quite similar, which means that if the regular financial markets are in an uptrend, Bitcoin most likely will continue this uptrend as well. However, if we are going to see panic in the financial markets, then that will most likely cause panic in the Bitcoin price as well. So guys, yesterday I've been saying that right here during this bounce, we most likely will still get a drop to the support right here. Well, we got that drop to the support, quite interesting. Right now we are still holding above that support, which is good for Bitcoin as well. Let me check if we did got that divergence I was talking about as well. Yes, we did got it in that divergence. So we made that lower low right here on the price. We made that higher low right here in the relative strength index, which is showing us that a bullish divergence at support at oversold conditions is more likely to bounce from here, which is also good for Bitcoin. So that's why I think the bounce of Bitcoin is not over yet. However, we have to be realistic right here as well. If the S&P 500 is going to fail to hold this uptrending support, and we are going to get a pullback right here to this potential level, then that is quite a big of a correction pullback that we could be seeing in the S&P 500, which will cause the price of Bitcoin to decline as well. So we have to watch Bitcoin and the S&P 500 simultaneously. So I'm just saying, a potential scenario that could happen, guys, is that we see a bounce right here. We also see that bounce with Bitcoin till the 61.80%, and afterwards we are going to test the support line again and maybe fail to hold that level. Then that would be a very bearish sign, showing us that we indeed in the S&P 500 and with the price of Bitcoin could see a full further pullback. So that's why this chart is so important right now to watch if you are trading Bitcoin as well. So yeah, guys, if we were to lose this uptrending support, that most likely will be very bearish for Bitcoin as well. And I think if that really were to happen, if we're really going to see such a pullback in the S&P 500, most likely we are going to sweep the lows right here, and we are going to see something like, yeah, something like this. This is definitely possible and something we have to take in consideration when trading Bitcoin. However, like I said, right now I don't think the bounce is over yet in the price of Bitcoin. But okay, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed today's analysis, and I hope all of you could take advantage of the video I've been uploading yesterday right before Bitcoin saw that breakout. If you like today's update, guys, make sure to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. That is very much appreciated. If you are interested in trading Bitcoin, you can do that over on free exchanges. And if you use my sign up link down below this video to sign up on one of these platforms, you can get an additional bonus. So on Bybit, you can get an additional bonus of $610. On the Femex exchange, you can get a bonus of $2,000. And Bybit and Femex I'm using on a daily basis for margin trading and for trading on the spot market. And if you sign up on the Prime XBT exchange, where you can also trade the regular financial markets, you will get a 50% deposit bonus. And yeah, they also have other functionalities like co-vesting, where you can copy other traders and basically earn Bitcoin based on their trades. So that is all quite interesting. So for all the traders out there who want to trade Bitcoin or want to use one of these platforms, you can find my affiliate links down below. And if you want to know how these platforms work, I've made multiple tutorials on them where I'm teaching you basically how you can trade or use these platforms to trade Bitcoin and other assets. Then guys, I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.